G'day everyone, welcome to the Bothy. I'm Chris.
G'day, I'm Al.
New videos dropped from the Bikeboy team, mate.
Yes.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
They're talking about perjury
Yep.
and perverting the cause of justice charges.
Well, it does seem like that was perhaps the case, you
Yeah.
know. So it'd be nice to see that they finally get some sort of justice
Yep.
against one of our own ministers,
Exactly right.
which doesn't happen very often, does it?
Let's have a look at the video.
Yep.
And we'll pause it along the way if we've got anything to add.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Here we go.
At breakfast this morning, I sat down the kids and they're off to school, and that can be a pretty unforgiving environment. I thought I'd better explain to them what was on the front page of papers today. And my daughter said to me, "Daddy, why is Mummy on the front page of the paper again when we did nothing wrong?" I could not explain that to her. I simply could not. So what I thought I might do is run you through the events of that day. We're driving along Melbourne Road. Catherine's driving. We come to a complete stop. And I just want to be really clear with you. We know the area. Kath grew up down there. We know that you don't, on the main roads, you might drive to the speed limit. On the smaller roads, you don't. You always drive as carefully as possible, because the roads at summertime, it's full of mums and dads and kids and prams and beach towels, and it's a busy place.
When I'm driving down side streets, I always am on the lookout for beach towels.
Yep.
No doubt about it. I mean,
They're very dangerous.
they are, mate. They could blow up, cover the windscreen, and you could hit a kid on a bike.
Well, yes. Yes.
Who else gets to present their side of their fabricated story to the press?
I know.
Oh, come on.
It is ridiculous. It's like, why does he get special preferential treatment?
Exactly right. I like the way he framed sitting down in the unforgiving environment with the kids having breakfast in the morning. Come on, that's not an unforgiving environment.
Yep.
Push on.
Yeah.
So we come to a complete stop because there's a whole lot of oncoming traffic. There's a learner driver driving under speed, and we waited what seemed a bit longer than you normally would to let the learner driver come past. We then turn right, and only moments after we have made that right-hand turn, we're probably actually in the process of straightening up on still making the turn. There's a bike track that runs parallel to the road we had turned off, and it's pretty well hidden by tea tree. The next thing we know, one of the most sickening, awful things that I have ever experienced happens. A young man on a bike ploughs into the side of the car. If he'd been driving a car and not riding a bike, you would accurately describe it as he T-boned our car. That is how you would properly describe it. He hits the side of the car. He's then into the windshield. And when I say into the windshield is completely depressed back inside the car. He's almost in the car with us. There is glass everywhere.
Was he thinking the photos would never come out? What was he thinking?
I do not know.
Why is he just making this up?
I don't know. Is this another person he hit?
Oh, it might be another one.
Yeah. Maybe he's getting confused about the one he actually knocked over.
The photos show there is a break in the windscreen, but it's not caved in.
Yeah.
And he got thrown way over the back of the car. He ended like 8 metres behind the car. So they're only doing 20 k's an hour, like he's...
I mean, this
Brilliant.
story, if it was true, doesn't sound all that bad in comparison to what actually happened, Ryan. Shall we go on?
Let's push on.
There are 3 small children in the back seat. Noah, Grace and Joseph. 5 years younger than they are now. So they're all quite small. They are screaming. They are just distraught, as you would expect. We stop the car. Kath gets out. I get out. Catherine goes to him. We both kind of went up to, are you okay? We're concerned. Catherine sits down on the road beside him and is speaking with him. Do you want us to call someone? Give mum, dad.
6.5 minutes to call an ambulance. Sit still for 6.5 minutes. It's a freaking long time, mate.
Yep.
The wife's screaming, call an ambulance, and he refuses. He's already in defending himself mode.
Yeah. He doesn't want to be part of this.
Yep.
He doesn't want anybody to know anything about it right
Correct.
away.
Yeah.
I think at one point we didn't move him because you always know you don't move someone when they're seriously injured as that. She got his phone, and ultimately his sister was called. That's who he wanted called.
Wouldn't you call an ambulance? Isn't that, forget who he wants called.
No,
You call an ambulance, right?
You don't call. Yeah,
you call an ambulance.
Don't look at their phone to try and find somebody else's phone number to call.
No. You're bringing...
That doesn't make any sense.
Why would they even grab his phone? Are they rifling through his pockets? What's going on here?
I don't know.
I, at this stage, had gone out to the corner. So on the corner of the street where the accident occurred and Melbourne Road. Because I just had this sense that we're so close to the main road, I didn't want a car turning in and potentially making things worse, either hitting him because he's lying on the road or running into the back of the car.
I've got no problem with the children
not being interviewed.
Yeah,
mate,
they were young.
How are they going to remember anything?
Yeah. And I don't know why he's lying about him standing on the corner of the road when...
Well, he wasn't even there. He walked away.
He'd walked the kids home.
I rang 000. I told them what had happened. They indicated they would dispatch an ambulance and they would dispatch a member of Victoria Police. So the police arrived, the ambulance arrived. I think the ambulance probably got there first. And he was put into the ambulance and taken off, as it turns out, to the Royal Children's Hospital. I spoke to police, Catherine spoke to police. That's basically the end of it.
And not once did he mention having to do a breathalyzer.
Yeah.
Or his wife.
I went back and watched the videos of the police commissioner because they did an integrity report, and he said they were just flustered on the day and they made a mistake, the two officers.
What?
Then they got promoted.
Then they got promoted.
Not for this, but then they got promoted. I mean, they should have been sacked.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Yeah.
For not doing their
or
job
reprimanded severely.
Yeah, exactly right.
Mate, the first thing you do in an accident is you breathalyze them.
Yeah. It's hard to watch, isn't it?
Yeah.
He is hard to watch. Yeah. He's a spin
You just
dog.
feel that every time he opens his mouth, he's lying.
Yeah. It's so well rehearsed, that. Right down to the kids having breakfast and the kids...
He's totally changed. Like, if anybody's ever followed this, you would know that he's pretty much said different things to what was actually known to have been true.
Yeah.
What, is he hoping that people have forgotten?
Yeah. So it's proven that the neighbour called AAA first, not him. It's proven that it took 6.5 minutes for them to call. That is such a long time.
6.5 minutes in an accident.
And that they were arguing. The wife's screaming, call an ambulance, and he's saying, get his phone. We'll use his phone to ring. Why? Because he doesn't want his records?
So we got evidence that actually happened. They actually were heard saying that.
That's what Ryan's saying. Yeah.
That is so wrong.
He's walked the kids home. Then he's come back to the scene. And the police were already there, right? And then he's got in the car and driven it away from the scene. Who drives a vehicle away from the...
That's meant to be unroadworthy.
Yeah.
Or you just down the road, or you can just go there.
Yeah.
Because you are who you are.
Yeah. But wouldn't the police be saying, no, this car's been in an accident. Look at the kid, he's going to be airlifted.
Mate, it's two-tier justice, usual.
Absolutely,
mate.
yeah.
If it'd been you or me, mate, we'd be like up against the car.
We'd have been back to the station, proper breath test.
Well, don't they carry one on them?
Well, they would, but they have to take you back if you blow over. He said in the question time after that interview that neither him or Kath had had a drink that day.
Well, that's fine, but they should have still been bloody breath tested.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that you would drive, even with a drink in you, with your kids in the back.
No, you don't.
Any adult, you'd say you wouldn't do that. But the fact it took 6.5 minutes to actually phone, and they weren't even the first people to phone, a neighbour phoned.
Yep.
That's just f***ing ridiculous.
I'd love to know if he made another call between the accident and OOO being called.
Well, no one will know because he never got the phone records.
He won't hand his records over.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make any sense either, mate, because the carrier would have the records. They don't need his phone. His phone, they wouldn't have the phone anymore. It's
true that.
Old, mate.
Yeah.
But surely the records will show they can be subpoenaed.
Well,
I'm sure
have they been?
Oh, I'm sure
well, let's hope they will be now. But how hard is it to hide records?
Yeah. So this is really interesting. This will be interesting to see whether Victoria Police end up placing these charges or whether they have to go their own route and civilly prosecute him.
Well, it would be a criminal charge because if someone's injured...
Yeah, if it's perjury and perverting the course of justice, then it's going to be criminal charges. Much harder to do as a civil case than it will be as Victoria Police charging.
Look, there is a slim chance his part of the truth is what he believes.
Yeah.
Maybe you lie so much you just believe your own bullshit. And if so, in his eyes, he's innocent.
Yeah.
And there might be some truth to that. Yeah. But the fact that the police never followed proper procedure and this shit happened is an insult to every other Australian in Australia today, because it would not happen to us.
We would be investigated fully, and rightfully so.
Yep.
If you can, they've put up their QR code. If you can donate, fantastic. If you can't, share our video. We are donating the proceedings, part of the proceedings of this video, to the GoFundMe, as we have with the previous video. 20% will be donated to the GoFundMe. So if you can't donate, you're not in a position to do so, that's fine. Just share the video. The more people that watch this, the more we can donate to the GoFundMe. And I think they're now trying to raise about $250,000 to take it forward, which tells me they're probably going to end up having to go down the civil route, because the GoFundMe's gone from, I think, $70,000 or $90,000 now up to $250,000. We have put a request in to talk to the family, and we're hoping that at some point down the track that will be able to be done. At the moment, the family's not talking to the press. They're taking a break from that, and we fully understand that. Yep. But it would be good just to have a chat from father to a father point of view. I'd like to know his feelings from a father's perspective. Yep. I mean, if it was one of our kids, it would be devastating.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to see the carnage it's created from that moment on.
No good.
It's just so hard. Yeah.
Just some justice.
Yeah, exactly.
Any justice.
Justice for yourself is one thing. Justice for your kids is completely different.
Yeah. Massive.
Yeah. And you'd be much more angry if it's one of the kids, because you're so helpless.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
So I get exactly where he's coming from, and I would want justice for my kids as well.
Agreed. Yeah. Agreed. Definitely.
So, all right. Let us know what you think. We'll keep this story as things come out. We'll keep this story coming to you. Thanks for your time. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Cheers, guys.
See ya.
See ya.